Yo, what's going on guys, it's Cynical and welcome back to another episode of Cinevids. Today for you guys, we have some spicy topics to go over, so let's just dive straight into it. So, first off for today, I actually wanted to talk about the activeness of the official Kingdom Hearts Twitter account over on Twitter. Now, this has kind of piqued my interest very recently because sort of back in the day, I would say past about 2016, so looking towards the years of before 2016, the Kingdom Hearts Twitter account never used to be as active as it is to this day. So far in the year of 2017, the Kingdom Hearts Twitter account has been the most active the account has pretty much ever been. And of course, this is for good reason. So far this year, we have received 2 Kingdom Hearts titles, one being Kingdom Hearts 2.8, which is a pretty big deal considering the fact that it does contain some new content, and of course on top of that, a couple of months later, we received Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 for the PlayStation 4. So of course it's only natural and it does make sense that the Kingdom Hearts Twitter account would get into the swing of promoting their new titles over on Twitter. Twitter's a pretty good platform for getting the word around, and it's a pretty good platform for also doing advertisement as well. However, the reason why I wanted to talk about all of this really cool promotion that is currently going on over on the Kingdom Hearts Twitter account is because it seems very strange that even though it is the 15th anniversary this year of Kingdom Hearts, there's been a lot of games coming out, it also might be the fact that they're leading up to something pretty damn big. As you guys should probably know, E3 is just around the corner, so it would probably make sense for that company to sort of start pushing their franchise a little bit more to get more interest surrounding it. Even though Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 has already released, still to this day, the Kingdom Hearts Twitter account every few days will send out a tweet. And I mean, it's pretty basic stuff. It's showing us things like Sora's different drive forms or a certain cutscene with a quote attached to it. But it's this sort of stuff which acts as sort of advertisement to push the franchise forward. And I think it's a really good thing considering that a few years ago, Square Enix never really bothered to jump onto the Kingdom Hearts Twitter account and just push random shit out. But nowadays they are, so I think it's a really good thing. Also, I want to talk about this picture right here because I know as of right now, there are a lot of people talking about this. When I first came across this, it was only posted up for like 4 hours or something, and it already had like 1.6k favorites. And the reason why a lot of people are talking about this as of right now is due to this image right here. So you guys can see this is an image of like Sora. This is actually from the HD cinematics of Kingdom Hearts Recoded. We can see Sora sort of just lying there, but what people are currently talking about is the digital number of 3 being on this screenshot. Guys, this is not something that Square Enix have sneakily sort of photoshopped into the picture itself. This is actually from the actual cutscene. And by the way, that's not even a 3, that's actually an 8. It's just like with all the sort of special effects that are going on with all the numbers. I mean, if you guys have seen the Recoded HD cinematic, you'll know what I'm talking about. I mean, we have 2 people in the comments sort of talking about the factor of me possibly, speaking towards, because there is a 3 in this picture, it must mean Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, Nick, you're right. We are kind of, doing a little bit of an episode as of right now surrounding this, but no, do I believe that this 3 in this picture means that it's Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yes. It points towards Kingdom Hearts 3, no doubt about it, guys. There's hints, secrets, and little teasers everywhere. I mean, just look at the 3 right here on the Riku Playouts Kai figure box. That's probably a hint towards Riku's death in Kingdom Hearts 3 or something.
But I think that the promotion that Square Enix are currently pushing for the Kingdom Hearts franchise over on Twitter, I think it's absolutely fantastic. It seems to be that the community for Kingdom Hearts has never been so alive. We're currently living in pretty exciting times for this franchise. The fact that we got 2 new games this year and E3 is only around the corner, and there's a pretty damn good chance that Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to pop up. Next up for today, the English version of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross has recently received an update which actually adds a couple of really cool things to the game. Now, Proud Mode has been expanded upon, so up to quest 250, you can now do Proud Mode for all of those quests. And if you actually complete all 250 current Proud Mode quests, you will receive the Fenrir. Now, in case you guys don't know, the Fenrir is definitely my favorite Keyblade from the Kingdom Hearts franchise, without a doubt. I just love the whole style of it. I think it looks badass as fuck. But holy Dorito and ranch sauce, look at this motherfucker. I mean, this is beautiful. This is probably the coolest looking Keyblade I've ever seen, and it's drawn from like a 2D perspective. It's not even a 3D Keyblade. But still, holy gooseberry. series. Square Enix, please put this in Kingdom Hearts 3. So yeah, this is the Union Cross Fenrir Keyblade, and it's great to see that this Keyblade has finally made it into the game. Now, as you guys can clearly see, it does actually look quite a bit different to that of the usual regular Fenrir. As you guys should probably know, the normal Fenrir actually looks a little bit different. It's got purple where this one has gold on it, and on top of that, I would say that the blade isn't really so edged and jagged like this one. The other thing is, the original Fenrir had these sort of cloth wraps around it, whereas this one doesn't. But all around, I have to say that this is the best looking version of the Fenrir I have ever freaking seen, and it's probably one of my favorite looking Keyblades so far, even though this is only like a 2D picture of it. And last off for today, we have some Final Fantasy VII Remake news and information. It's been quite some time since we last talked about anything to do with the FF7 Remake, so let's jump into it. So, as of recently, Square Enix have actually posted up a bunch of different job positions and listings to work towards helping out with the Final Fantasy VII Remake. So the situation as of right now is the fact that Square Enix need as many people as they can get to help work on this project so that the project can come together as quick as possible. Now, along with the job listings, the directors of the Final Fantasy VII Remake project left behind multiple different messages. Now, today we're going to be reading Tetsuya Nomura's because it gives us a really good idea as to the current situation that Final Fantasy VII is currently in. This is what he said: 20 years have gone by and a number of generations that aren't familiar with Final Fantasy VII is increasing, so we must remake the game using today's technology and systems in order to make it into a title that can last several more decades. Reproducing the world of Final Fantasy VII in high definition requires an extraordinary amount of time and resources, so we'll need all the help we can get to shorten that. As those of you concerned with the industry may already know, the number of domestic staff is significantly lower compared to that of foreign high definition developers. Therefore, in order to further strengthen the development of this title, we must urgently recruit as much staff as possible. So yeah, they're currently in this situation where they need as many developers as they can possibly get in order to, of course, make this come to light. From what Tetsuya Nomura is saying right here, in terms of Japanese foreign developers when looking towards high definition games, apparently there's not many of them. I would say more looking towards the western side like America. Yeah, there's plenty of high definition developers over those ways, and the same goes with Europe. So yeah, Square Enix are now making this opportunity for developers around the world who want to actually get involved with this and do have these certifications and qualifications. If they want to get involved with this, then they can. And I mean, this also sends me the message that Square Enix are finally coming to realization that they cannot spend 8 to 10 years working on one title. The process has to be a bit faster than that. Now, though, one comment that he made within his statement right here that I find extremely interesting is he mentioned here that they must remake the game using today's technology and systems in order to make it into a title that can last several more decades. Like, literally, you want to stretch like multiple episodes of Final Fantasy VII over the course of several years? So yeah, in case you guys don't know, Final Fantasy VII The Remake is going to be an episodic series. Now, do not fear, each episode apparently will be the length of a full game. This comic could also be talking towards keeping the life and spirit of Final Fantasy VII around for longer, and with remaking it, you'll probably end up doing that. Of course, if you look at Final Fantasy VII now, I would say that it's fairly outdated in comparison to games these days. Of course, not saying that it's a bad game whatsoever. I know that there are people out there that swear and live by Final Fantasy VII, and that's okay, but for people that are coming into the newer generation of gaming, looking back at a game that has aged that much, yeah, their interest with it probably won't be contained for too long. But a remake, on the other hand, with all new graphics and perhaps maybe a slightly altered gameplay system, yeah, then the attention towards Final Fantasy VII will probably live on for a lot longer. Okay, so I'd just get this news and information out to you guys. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Let me know what you guys thought about today's news and information in the comment section down below. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.